Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
From the oldest, stepping into the box, number 7. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for San Francisco, the second baseman, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Line toward the alley in left center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's Tyler Austin now. A swing and a drive set. Toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's off the green monster. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 38 ABs. 15 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Crawford's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score.
For San Francisco, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Holt is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vazquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The right fielder.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Benintendi will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Devers.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1-2. You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brock Holt goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Devers at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Benintendi is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the big bat of right-handed hitting Tyler Austin. Hard hit ball to second. Holt right there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting the first base.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And digging in, Christian Vasquez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Vasquez.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it...
out the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Oh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G-code every day.
Hey Aaron, emoji waving hand.
So don't compare how you move to the real, it ain't the same.
How's the new game?
One time for the West, though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who low-key pitching around. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama's house. My pocket's fatter now. My mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start of us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Treat Gentiles like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between fake boy, diva, and conceivers of the truth is they aim different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your pain dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Oh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. When rain dripping, we all part of the picture. It's just our frames different, and I still ride for my. I just different. Oh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Oh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G-code.
From the city of brotherly love, Justin Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hit against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. La Stella fields it cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat. They can go deep.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. This one's flared toward left center. Machado into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Here's Justin Upton now. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Ramirez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Throw back to... Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The designated hitter.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Aaron Judge from the stretch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that Into the box, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Cole.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Betts arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive base hit. At the plate, number 19. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. A line shot to third base.
The center fielder, number 27.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. His second of the game as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, but the throw is not in time. Ramirez is aboard after the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. The second for 1. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, a base hit in his first trip. Lifted the other way out to left center. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Fletcher. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they'll tack on one more, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being caught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, you guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's hitless in 6 tries. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bauer has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way, and he popped him up. Pujols ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in now, Mike Trout. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pujols has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. So striding forward now, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Popped him up. Machado has a play. 1 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Tommy La Stella. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways you can go fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 0-1 the count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throwing to second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 2 down. Standing in, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman.
He's set and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Judge at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Abreu makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in, and the right fielder is there to make the catch.
And leading up for the Angels, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller down the third baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. A fly out and a single for him so far. Fly ball into straightaway left. On the move is Betts. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. AL leaves 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 19. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now for L.A. Tommy La Stella. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout at the track, into the shrubbery, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No balls and a strike to count. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box now, Justin Upton. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And he's going to make the catch. And he paid up. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Back goes Calhoun, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to air it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jose Barrios gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 17. Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1. On the count. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're on top 7-2. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit out towards second. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw to first. Not in time. One and one the count now. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez showing off his range. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Into the box now, number 19. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Trout. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance, but just foul. 0-1, here it comes. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But Dan, no question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been.
And they get him trying to swipe. Striding in to start the 9th, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he fouls this one off. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Anderson takes home the win. Chris Sale couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew.